digital outsourcing has become integral to the operations of the financial service entities and with the consequent to the rapidly evolving technology. Regulated entities are increasingly relying on third-party agencies and outsourcing their digital operations to enhance efficiency, to reduce costs and improve customer experience. However, while the third-party dependencies give several benefits, they also pose certain risks and challenges. One of the primary concerns is the selection of the outsourcing agency involved, or in case of digital lending operations, the lending service providers. Regulated entities need to assess the reliability, security and regulatory compliance of their third parties to ensure that they meet the required standards. For example, while lending guidelines mandate that the regulated entities should ensure that the lending service providers engaged by them have suitable grievance redressal mechanisms on their website or apps. A recent study undertaken by us has found that not all of these lending service providers or apps have the kind of mechanism which we thought they would be having. Poorly managed third-party relationships can expose the regulated entities to not only customer dissatisfaction and reputational damage, but can also invite regulatory and supervisory actions. Cybersecurity is another area where regulated entities need to assess the preparedness of third-party service providers to protect their digital assets and customer information. With the increasing frequency and sophistication of cyber attacks, it's essential for the entities to ensure that robust cybersecurity measures are deployed by the service providers to safeguard against the threats. Moreover, dependence on third parties can create vendor lock-in situations where regulated entities become reliant or captured by a single vendor for critical services. This lack of vendor diversification can increase dependency risks and limit the flexibility of the entities to adapt to changing market conditions or technological advancements. A related aspect here is the operational risk inherent in the entity concerned. Given that operational risk is a factor in all financial products, activities, processes and systems today, the frameworks adopted by the entities to address these concerns upfront becomes very important. For this purpose, it needs to build on three pillars of prepare and protect, build resilience, and learn and adapt. For this purpose, we had actually come out with a guidance note on operational risk management and operational resilience recently. I think that would give you you have a framework which has these three-pillar framework at its core. Which I would like to flag is that of customer conduct and transparency in the operations of the regulated entities. Despite continuous supervisory and regulatory focus, this is one area where the actions on the ground by the entities have fallen short of expectations. Certainly, we all understand that poor customer service can have significant repercussions on customer service, trust and satisfaction. However, we continue to observe instances of slow response times to customer queries and complaints, lengthy wait times on the customer service hotlines, and delayed email responses contributing to customer dissatisfaction. Some entities continue to face criticism for their lack of transparency regarding the fees, charges, and penal provisions associated with their products and services. Thus, unclear terms leading to disputes and complaints. Obviously, when such practices have come to our notice, we have acted proactively. The recent instructions on fixing of EMIs or providing a key fact statement along with the annualized percentage rates are examples where probably transparency at the industry level would have taken care of the issue in itself without the regulator having to step in.